In exercise 1910, we're talking about contribution margin. And contribution margin, it's one of the most useful and important calculations and tools in cost accounting. And so what it is the contribution margin is your total sales minus your variable cost. And what that tells you is that if you have a product that costs $10 and your variable cost are $4, your contribution margin is going to be $6, which means every unit you sell, you're contributing $6 towards your fixed cost. And then once fixed costs are covered, that's $6 towards your profit. And so it's a really, really important number to know. And a lot of cost accounting is kind of built around that. So in this problem, we're going to be looking at McDonald's. And it says, so we want to figure out the McDonald's contribution margin. So rounded to the 10th of a million. So it gives us some information here. We've got sales, then we have different kind of costs, then we have income from operations. And we want to know what the contribution margin is, which is just going to be sales minus variable cost. So we'll start with our sales. So we had 18,169.3. And now we want to subtract out just the variable cost. And so it says, assume that the variable cost consists of food, packaging, payroll, and 40% of our general selling and administration. So all the food and packing is going to be variables. So we got 6129.7. All the payroll is variable. And of our general and administrative, it says 40% of it is variable. So we're going to take our 2487.9 times 40%. Oops. Put the decimal there. There we go. So our total variable cost are 11,880.9. So that means our contribution margin is just our sales minus variable cost. So we got 6.2 million or 6.2 billion, whatever these numbers are set at. And so if you'll notice, what we did is we ignored fixed costs completely. And so the other cost we had here was occupancy costs, which is rent and depreciation. So rent and depreciation is going to be a fixed cost. If we sell one more hamburger, our rent doesn't go up, our depreciation doesn't go up. And so part B asks us for the contribution margin ratio. And so that is simply our contribution margin divided by our sales. So 34.6%. So that means for every dollar that we sell, 34 cents, 34.6 cents is going to be go towards our fixed costs and towards our profit. So in part C, now we can take these numbers and actually put them to use in making estimates. So how much of the income from operations would increase if the same store sales increased 500 million for the coming year with no change in the contribution margin ratio or fixed cost? So if sales are going to increase by 500 million and our contribution margin ratio is 34.6%, that means, assuming fixed costs don't go up, that our profit is going to go up 173.1 million. Very, very useful information.